great. The effort is there, but now we've got to really get a consistency of play and consistency of concentration in both boxes.
Curtis, this week sees the Championship back in full flow, 2 games in 7 days. How important is it for this week for the side to build on the positive performance on Saturday?
It's another opportunity for us to improve. You know, it was a positive performance, I thought, on Saturday, but there's stuff that we can improve on. There has to be. We've got to work on the consistency. I think the consistency in the Championship is there for everybody to see. That every game you've got to turn up, you've got to be ready, you've got to work hard, and you've got to concentrate. But it was a positive performance. But again, we don't get too carried away. Can we get better? Can we get better? But it's something to build on.
I can imagine this week a focus will be on putting games to bed when in a commanding position.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I think, you know, especially in the first half on Saturday, we had a lot of good chances to put the game away, and I think you do need the 2 goals. You look even at Stoke's game; they didn't score the second goal till the 93rd minute, and they were under pressure from Peterborough. So anything could have happened. So I think it's something that we have to work on. We are working on, and we have worked on. But I just think it's putting it all into action. But the biggest thing is the consistency for us of what we're doing. We've consistently worked very hard. Again, we outran, Blackburn on Saturday by a long way, but at the end of the day, it's the scores that matter. So it's great, the effort is there, but now we've got to really get a consistency of play and consistency of concentration in both boxes.
Stoke, the visitors, on Wednesday night, they've won their last 3 games. What challenges will they pose?
An experienced team. I know Mike will be very, very organised. We've got a lot of players who play a lot of Championship games. But again, it's a game that we have to look at in a real confident manner. It's a game that we can go and win. The Championship is, you can go on runs and you lose, you win a couple or you lose a couple, but I think you have to go into every one expecting and hoping, not hoping, but believing that you're going to win the game. It's a big game for us. It's another home game, and as I said to you, the performance was good on Saturday. But again, let's show that consistency of form, and let's really take it to Stoke when they come.
Couple of key individuals back in the squad: Nathan Baker, Joe Williams, Antoine Semenyo. How good was it to have those guys back out on the pitch?
Well, it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic for the group. We've got a really good group of guys, and I think that sometimes we don't have to, or we can't be relying on the young lads coming through. It's good to have that kind of backbone of experience and Antoine, I know he's not the oldest, but he's played a few games, but he gives you something different, and it's great as an option to have. Bake's coming back, Joe Williams, I thought the both of them played really well on Saturday, but again, we've got to get them consistently. We want them playing 15, 20 games. Yeah. At that level, so it's brilliant to have those options when they come back, and then again it keeps every other player on their toes.
One of the young guns that's back in training, Tommy Conway, how soon are we going to see him in a City shirt?
Well, Tommy's done very well. He's been in the squads. He just hasn't been probably involved as much as he would want to. But at the end of the day, that's the way football is. He's a young up and coming player. He's training with us every day. He's part of our team and part of our squad. So his chance is going to come, and he'll be ready. He's chomping at the bit. To be fair, the kid, and it's hard when you come back because he wants first team game time. But but we're going to business, and we have to be. So he's got to be right, and he's got to be ready when he gets his chance, like Eamon and Scotty on Saturday, young boys, showing that they can handle the rigours and the quality of the Championship, which is fantastic for us. And Tommy's going to be another one of them.
And another youngster, Sam Bell, heading out on loan to Grimsby Town, short deal, a great opportunity to gain valuable first team minutes. Yeah,
Belly's been, it's been difficult for Belly, I think, because he's been right on the fringe, he's been on the bench, and there's a couple of games where you think we put him on, will you not, and stuff, and I think it's important that he gets game time. He's a great guy, great professional, works so hard for the team, for the squad, but sometimes he's probably, with him going away, you'll get that little bit of added experience of playing against men and a constant, consistent or a constant time, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying that he needs to play Saturday against men, but it's brilliant for him. It's very, very good for the club, and again, it's part of his pathway. It's part of the pathway for these young guys. Some have to go out and play, some can come through, like Eamon have come through and have got their opportunity. But I think for us, it's great to have young players like him, and there's no doubt he'll do well when he goes.